UNO introduced its new men's basketball coach this week. It's Stacy Hollowell, who won a national championship at Loyola. He also coached for years overseas. He's a Mandeville High School graduate, and back in the glory days of UNO basketball, the Tim Floyd era, Hollowell met Floyd in Mandeville and attended his basketball camps. Floyd has followed Hollowell's career and offered his endorsement.
This man has paid his dues. And he's coached at every level, and he's coached overseas. And I hope that's a part of his equation also that kicks in here with the real influence that we're seeing now of the overseas player. But just so happy for him.
Look, to hear Tim sing your praises and talk about what a great coach you've become and how much he wanted you to get this job. As a kid, still looking at him, you called him a rock star. That's got to be awful special to have him pitching for you, right?
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. He is a rock star. This place was packed. Kids love to come to camp here, and so I've looked up to him most of my life, and yeah, to have him on my side is huge.
The way I see it, the single biggest key to your success at Loyola was that you had players that were better than the level you were playing. Obviously, that's the key right now, right? Is to get players that are maybe a little better than Southland level, whatever that is, right?
Sure. I think anytime you can recruit up, give yourself a chance for sure. And then you've got to retain those guys, and in the era we're in right now, that's a big consideration, is how do you retain them. And at Loyola, we were able to retain those guys for 4 years. So yeah, if we can recruit up, that's helpful, no doubt about it.
Can you draw on like the international experience in here? I mean, look, you see what an influence international players are at the NBA level. Can you draw on that here? Are there positives from the international experience that you can put in play here?
I think the international experience has been undervalued throughout my career. I don't think people understand that Joey Steibing and I coached in a world championship. Well, what's the world championship? 2006, we were in Japan. LeBron James was in that world championship. Carmelo Anthony was in that world championship. Chris Paul, Dwight Howard, go on and on and on. Dirk Nowitzki, Manu Ginobili, all those guys played in that world championship. And for Qatar, a nation of 1 million people at that time, to qualify was unheard of. It's never happened. So I had to scout on almost every game that we played during my time with Joey. And so I'm along the way learning from the best coaches in the world. And so when you ask how I can draw on that, I've drawn on it, right? That's a lot of the stuff that we ran at Loyola or did at Loyola came from the influence of guys like Jonas Kozlauskas, David Blatt, Zelko Obradovic, and so we've drawn on it all along the way.
Look, a lot of people said Loyola is a place you could never win a national championship. Obviously, you did. UNO, you've got a little bit of an uphill battle, but I'm guessing you're pretty confident you can be successful here, right?
I love this place. I'm going to do everything I can. I don't want to overpromise anything, but we'll fire our best shot for sure.